Here for. So yeah, just the other day, I had seen Zoka outside, and I had seen her outside, and I was moving chairs and whatnot. And I don't really be talking to her, kind of like block her out, you know. And it just came to my attention that, you know what, maybe I do want to talk to her still. And instead of sitting there lying to myself, I chose to be like, you know what, I do want to do that. And so, you know,
have you had those same feelings, Zoka?
To talk to him, yeah, because there's things that needs to be cleared up.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I wanted to talk to her. The universe kind of confirmed to me that was something I should probably do instead of running from, building my life around those fears, ducking and dodging. I don't want to do that. And so I was like, you know what? Let me just try to talk to her. Try to talk to her. Didn't work out at first. Just mad resistance, you know. And long story short, the one thing that kind of rubbed me the wrong way is that all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I became this bad guy. I became like this bad guy in her eyes. And that probably bothered me for most of that time. Like, because I've never really been a bad guy. You know,
why did you do that?
I believe this has been a permeating thing because he always says I'm not the bad guy when we were in a relationship. So you saying that right now, that was the first time you felt that way, it's not true because you've always felt like I thought you were and seen you as a bad guy because of my false perception of myself, most likely because if I can't see myself right, how can I see you? So I always see you as a bad guy because you're in a relationship.
Wait, so you've always seen me as a bad guy? You said
in a relationship, and when I
Can't
get
hear.
triggered.
Can't hear. Speak up just a little more.
In a relationship, when I get triggered, yes, I do think that you're a bad guy, so I hold those perceptions of you. You should say it like, you think I'm the bad guy, I'm not the bad guy. You should say that a lot. Yeah. It wasn't just that one time.
That's true.
I guess what he's saying is how you were treating him.
It's like uncalled for.
Because last night when we were talking last night.
Be real.
I was very much just cut off because I've been in this relationship with him over and over and over again, and it's led to the same point of me self-sacrificing myself. And even though it's deep and it's romantic or it has pleasure, I also see an opposite side of that. And so I was very resistant for 2 hours with you last night. I was moving, saying don't touch me. I was very resistant because in my mind I was like, I don't want to go into it. Mm-hmm. So I was very resistant.
So I see where you're coming from. Instead of resistance, I'll replace that word with immature.
Ah!
And because the reason is, it's like, it's not that you was resisting me, because I said, like, the whole time we could have just sat down and talked, and you could have just, it could have been like that. But it was so hard to even get to that point. It was.
Yeah. Do you feel that Zoka is emotionally immature?
Yes. I think.
Yes, I'm definitely emotionally immature.
Why do you think why do you think it's that way?
Because I've never known how to deal with my emotions. No one taught me how to deal with my emotions and how to communicate it. I'm trying that right now.
Did you see your mom and dad in their relationship?
Yeah.
Was your mom able to emotionally?
It's yelling. It's toxic. It's the independent black woman that I was programmed by.
Do you think that she's emotionally immature?
Oh, very much so.
What is emotional maturity?
Emotional maturity is the ability to intellectualize your emotions and not let them become toxic.
So if she chooses to not dive into being emotional, is that not emotional maturity? Like if she chooses not to dive into being toxic, like going into something that she knows will turn out, bad, is that not maturity?
Well, that's the act of it, but the ability to talk in those emotions, through those emotions, is what we're talking about.
Mm.
in the moment.
30.
So, continue.
We left off. Well, I left off on saying it was immature because by the end of the night, I had realized I'm like, yo, we could have saved so much time if we would have just got to the point instead of lashing out from our emotions and whatnot. And I don't think I'm supposed to press and try so hard. I just know that about you. So instead of just getting up and leaving, I'm like, man, I don't need this, man. I have to do that. You know, that's what most people would do. Is not even deal with you. But I'm like, you know what? I care about you way too much. I'm here. I care about you too much. You're a part of my family. Period. So I'm gonna kind of hang around. I'm gonna just work with you until you can get to a certain point, and that's what I did. And we got to that point, to the point where you literally were like tired of lashing out. You know what I mean? And then we got to the real. We're not talking about that though.
What's the real?
The real is that there is emotions.
Why
I'll
you
speak on my
laughing?
end. I'll speak on my end.
Why are you laughing?
Because
I'm gonna speak on my end, and
okay, because I was gonna say
articulate
it.
it for you. For me, what was revealed to me by the end of the night is that yes, indeed, there's still a lot of emotions there and thoughts and whatever demons, whatever shadows are there. They're there and they're not being addressed. You know, on my end and her end. And yesterday, the universe spurred me to address them, get
What's
them
the
out,
real
talk
for
about it.
you?
Oh, we had sex. That's what happened.
Before we
Wait a
got
minute,
to
hold
that,
on. You had sex?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I wasn't ready for
Wait,
that.
but before we
I
got
wasn't
to that,
ready for that one.
Oh.
Wow.
But before we got to that, what was real?
Wait,
The real
wait a
was-
minute. Wait a
Let
minute.
that sink in.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me put some bishop in it.
All right.
Hold on. Don't read the comments. Not important. Wait a minute. Let me put some bishop in it. Or, you guys did what?
Yeah, we had
Where?
Outside, by
outside.
which I just want to say
Outside?
that was such a passionate place.
Well, I'll say this: is most of the times
So
we've
passionate.
had sex initially was
I got
outside.
some notes to take here, guys.
That's a nice passionate place.
Scorpio, here I am.
Here you are. What's your grade? What's your sign?
Gemini.
Oh my God! Lord help us.
Sex,
Lord help us.
Gemini subconscious.
sex
I know a Gemini
outside.
Chinese African man too.
Now you know Jamaican.
No, I do. I found it in Jamaica. Yes.
All right,
You know,
so
like 100 acres of
yeah.
land, Chinese, Indian, and African all in one body. The shit is wild.
Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the gifts.
Please, guys, too much extra. It's not how we do things here.
I'm trying to look at the affirmations.
Guys, this is not how we do things here on Dr. Bishop Show. Okay, we don't do that. You don't do that. You don't do that. So yeah,
Yes.
that was the real.
Yes.
And how did
Well,
Baba G feel about that?
He said that. Well,
Can you speak up a little bit?
Yes.
Thank you.
He said that I cheated because I was just going into my desires. That's something. But I'm just like, besides that, that's what he said. And he was like, hey, well, you must still have feelings for him. Be with him. And I was like, I don't really want to. And that's the state of my mind.
Why not?
Because outside of sex, I think it's toxic.
Why?
Why? You seem to have a strong sexual bond,
What's toxic about this?
and you guys.
Other,
Do you like Solar?
There's things about him I like, and there's things about him I do not.
Well, that's with
like.
anybody,
Not
honey.
accept.
Sweetheart,
Sure.
that's with anyone.
That's right.
No, it's with people that you truly, fully want to invest yourself.
Nothing's gonna be perfect.
Totally all in.
No, it's
Of course not. It's already.
It's gonna be things you don't like and do like.
Yeah,
But do you like Solar as a person?
If he had none of your knowledge, would I like him the same?
You
No.
like him as a person. Scratch the knowledge. Do you like him as a person?
What?
Can I ask you a question?
Sure. I just want her to answer this question. Do you like him? Take your time.
Yeah, I like Solar.
Why are you treating him like this?
For me, I push away people that say they love me and that they want me.
Can you speak up a little bit for me?
I push away people that say they want me and love me because in myself, I feel like it's not real. So I'll push you and I'll push you away so I can see if it's really true. And
That's playing games.
yeah.
Why are you playing games when it comes to your emotions and love? I'm sorry, go ahead.
Okay, I have a couple of questions. Number one, once you push them away and they show you that they're really real, what are you going to do? Because he did have sex with you on common ground where Baba
Literally.
Nature was there. So both of you are not afraid of the consequences. So both of you are willing to step into the fire for what you want. So now that you're in the fire, are you going to live through the fire or are you going to let it burn you to ashes?
Okay, that point exactly. Am I going to live through the fire or let it burn me to ashes? Multiple times in this relationship, I burnt myself into ashes. Because of the energy.
But still, you rise.
Like,
Still
no.
you.
And then let me also say this. My brother, he's been in a marriage that's been together for 16 years. And he said to me, if the person you're with, if you're with them for 16 years and they're the same exact person, will you still love them? If he doesn't change, same hair, same face, same clothes, same intellect, same intelligence, right? Because you can always log in. You're right here with Baba Nature. You can always log in. You're always here. You can always tap in. He doesn't have to be your romantic, Afromantic, because we're not Roman, we're African. Afromantic mate. He doesn't have to be your
Is that what he's
Afromantic
calling himself
mate.
now? Baba Nature? I like that.
It's creative.
I love
that. I ain't gonna lie.
It flows. It
I like
flows.
that.
Baba Nature. I like that.
He doesn't have to be your physical mate for you to gain his knowledge, right? So you can be with his brother. What's your name?
Solar.
Solar, the sun.
Solar
That's
the
right.
sun. That's right.
You can be with Solar, build a family, have the connection, but there's something that's telling you that you don't want that.
Oh yeah.
What's telling you don't want that?
What's telling me is I don't want that is because
What in 15 years you don't want to see?
Bruh, he's very for
Speak
me
on it.
for me I realized that I need a man in my life, a father figure. And
Has not Solar been that?
No, obviously not.
no. Because
I
there's
guess
still
not.
times he'll tap into that, but I see him more of a nurturing type of being because he has that balance of feminine and masculine energy. And
So you're asking
So
for a
he's more
man in your
feminine.
life.
Oh my God.
yes, I need to trust fully that I'm being guided and not be like, oh, I don't know if I can trust that.
How
I
do you
don't
feel
know.
about that?
It's shaky for me.
I
But
understand.
it seems like. Go ahead.
I can understand what she's saying. You know, that's her perspective on who I am and what's happening.
That's the way
Do you
back.
feel feminine? Do you feel more feminine than masculine? This is a real ass question. I'm not playing.
I feel balanced because I'm direct when I need to be. I'm masculine when I need to be. I'm feminine when I need to be. I'm
Why do you
human.
ask that
But
question?
you know you can dance between the two of them.
That's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
Because you feel like she can't trust.
Cause some men
That
are
was
all
key.
masculine and they don't feel their feminine energy.
Yeah, she has.
Is that what you want?
Can you say that again? 'Cause you said-
What is bothering you right now?
It's nothing bothering me. I'm just trying to.
I was saying, I asked him if he feels more masculine or feminine, and he said he feels balance. Because some men are all masculine.
Mm-hmm.
Like they'll never
Tap into your feminine. Yeah.
they'll never tap into their feminine, and it's a headache.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's important to tap into.
it's important to have a balance. Yes. And to be honest, even off you
You
say
agree
have
with
a lot
that?
of Aries in your
You
chart,
agree with
right?
that? Okay.
I feel a lot of masculine energy off of you.
Oh, very much so.
It's
I was-
great. I'm with
I was
it.
raised by a total masculine woman.
Yeah, you have a lot of masculine
So,
energy.
This
Your
is
mom
like
was a hustler.
I-
She didn't need nobody.
period. So with him, it's like, oh, I can play games. I can. You want to be a devil? I can be a devil.
But
And I-
can you take
and
care?
then I can be a god. I can manipulate the situation. It's like play. It's for me to sometimes exercise my demons. I could be toxic if I want to. I can apply the knowledge if I want to. I can be lazy if I want to, because it's like, okay, but you I'm gonna get too
But
Yeah,
you're
no,
the
go
one
ahead,
playing.
go ahead,
No,
go
no,
ahead.
no. Listen.
No, let her flow. Let her
you
flow.
can put your hands on me and I feel like, okay, like, and I'm gonna not do it because I understand, like, okay, like, realistically, if I punch you, I might get, like, messed in my face.
But
I can't
I'm-
hear you.
If I punch you, I might mess up my face. I ain't trying to do that. I'm a low-key a little bit pussy sometimes when it comes to men. But I feel like sometimes I can G-check your nuts because, like, I got masculine energy. And
So-
I need someone to really, like, make me go into my feminine energy and make me want to
I'm sorry.
So, can I actually?
I'm sorry.
Wait, no. This is really fucking deep right now. Y'all are really taking some.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Here, we have some feedback in the background. Back here.
Hold on, this is deep.
I'm sorry.
This is deep.
What was that? Where did that come from? Where did that come from? I'm sorry.
That's that fire energy. That's-
All I heard was G check your nuts. Hold on.
I'm working on my feminine energy.
G check your nuts.
No, this is deep
It's
because
is there a verb back there?
Dr. Bishop.
Ab libs.
Dr. Bishop.
Somebody's ab libbing back there.
Slide.
Is that
Right. What it looks like you have is a man who feels himself in balance with the universal principles of masculine and feminine. But you have a woman
You said he feels like he is in balance.
in balance. He feels he's in balance. We're going to go off of how he feels. He's in balance. But then on the other side, you have a woman who is feeling very masculine. And I'm not going to play with you because we know this from men these days. To hold the strings of a puppet feels good. To be able to say, oh, I can use my spiritual. I can use my sexual. I can use this. I can use that. And the whole time, you're playing with the relationship the way you want to. You can have him do whatever he wants in the kitchen, bathroom, garden, whatever you want. Facts or no?
That's not true.
No.
Wait, hold on. Hold on.
Let me. It's not cap. No, it's not cap.
Order in the court.
No. Order in the court. Because listen, if I take you back there right now, I would have every soul of you. It's
I
just
think
a
you're
fact.
feeling yourself at this point.
That's
I ain't
okay.
gonna lie.
Every soul.
That's okay.
Hold on.
But that's okay.
Every soul of you. Can
I'm
you,
saying you.
That's-
Aziza?
No.
When you
listen.
say every soul of you, can you please?
I'm saying by the fact that
You can dominate him.
She feels like she could manipulate me, dominate me, and control.
Right. So that's what I was. My next question.
That's what she feels.
My next question is, Zoka, do you feel that you dominate the relationship here?
and that's all I'm saying. Because it's not about me.
That's a,
I'm only saying what I
having
feel
all
from
of your
her.
soul.
I'm not saying need
I don't
from
know about
someone.
that part, but do you
I'm
feel?
saying need from her. I feel like I can dominate you if I step into her energy. I'm
Yeah, that's what you're
dominating.
saying. I feel what you're saying. You're saying that. how she feels is that she feels that she can dominate you, so she has a lack of
I
respect.
squared up with you last night.
Period.
Yeah, but you
Where
yeah,
up with you
no,
like
you
that?
did
I'm
not
a
square up
pussy.
with me. Pause. You did not square up with me. You lashed out and threw a punch and instantly regret it every time.
Yeah, because I'm
Come on,
also
stop
water.
capping, bro.
I have that side and I have water.
I let you do that shit.
Have you ever did that with Baba Nature?
Never.
You would never swing on Baba Nature. Why?
Never. Because I respect him.
You
I'm
would be out.
Can I tell you something?
No.
Can I tell you something? What's your name? What do you call yourself?
So
I'm Mama Zoka.
Zoka, Z-O-K-E?
Z-O-C-A.
Z-O-C-A. Zoka.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm not trying to be funny with you.
Mhm.
Being a goddess and being in power, just because you can reign power over people doesn't mean you have to. When you meet a man that can tap into his feminine and tap into what he wants, feminine and masculine, give him that power. Because that's the power. Baba Nature, he can tap into all his masculine energy, and Lord, it is abundant.
And feminine. He's tapped the fuck in.
See?
Yeah.
And maybe Baba Nature needs to train his masculine to be able to do the same thing.
train.
Yes. Teach.
I don't know what
Train,
Baba Nature's
teach.
doing, but we can talk to him. I can call him.
You should.
He
So
always
that-
call-
has
at the
that
end
in
of the
call
day-
him. I
At the
can-
end of the
We
day,
are-
can actually
Clearly.
call.
Clearly.
I can call Baba G.
This
a
man
moment.
has literally put himself on the line to be with you right now. Right? He
Can
put
you-
himself out
But
there
just
to
to ask
be
you a
with
question: can you train somebody to be something that they're not?
You can teach someone.
You can teach someone these
Yeah,
things.
man.
I feel that either you have it or you don't.
Right.
You can't teach people certain things.
Right.
You can teach people, but if they don't have it, they don't have it.
I believe it, but I also feel like people need to either like. I knew this man once.
What's wrong with him just being
No,
himself?
hear me. That's what I was about to say.
That's what I
That's what I
asked
was
him.
And
about to
finding
say.
someone
That's what I
that
was
can
about to
accept
say.
him for
but,
who he is.
But if you don't really accept him, if you're not gonna only be with him for who he is, then let him go. Find a woman that loves you for your masculine and femininity and loves you just as that.
And you will get that.
Listen, I left a man because he was too sweet, because he wouldn't choke me. I'm not playing. He would not put his hands.
He
around
wouldn't
my
choke
neck.
you, and you left him because he wouldn't choke you?
I'm not joking.
We've all been there.
I need your business card.
I understand what she's saying.
I need your business card. We need to cross. We need to cross.
He would not smack the ass.
We should cross network.
He's masculine though. He's
He wouldn't smack the ass. He wouldn't choke me.
Yeah.
He wouldn't say no. No one else can have you.
Because
Still though.
that feminine in you wants that masculine balance. I get it.
I'm trying to say
What's your Instagram again?
I get it, yo. I love that shit.
And right now, what am I complaining about? I'm like, oh my god, I wish my boyfriend could come sit here
How
with
you
my
gonna say
other
I'm not that
boyfriend.
and then say, oh, he's that?